Ask the kids what the shape reminds them of. All ideas are welcome.
I have some shapes with me today, and I'd like to talk about them. What does this shape remind you of? Yes?
Cry.
Maybe it reminds you of crying, like a teardrop shape,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, what else does it remind you of?
I know.
What else does it remind you of? Yes?
Laughing.
Say it again.
Laughing.
Laughing? And maybe it reminds you of laughing? I love that. That's amazing. What else could it be? What else does it remind you of? Yeah.
Rain.
Rain, like rain falling down from the sky. Totally. What else does it remind you of?
It reminds you when it's at the sky, it drops down and it splashes.
Yes, maybe like a splash. Splash. And then a drop of water comes down. What about this?
Ice cream.
It's kind of like an ice cream cone, right?
Ask the kids to notice curves and points.
I have another question. How many points does this shape have? One, right? At the top. And how many curves does this shape have?
Zero.
One curve at the bottom.
It's like a smile.
A curve is like a smile. You're right. Yeah, this is like a teardrop or a raindrop shape. Totally. What does this shape remind you of? Yes.
A lemon.
A lemon! Definitely! Yes, absolutely. What else does it remind you of? Yes.
A gem.
A gem? Yeah, maybe a gem is this shape. What does it remind you of?
It likes to be like this because when you're nervous, you go like this. Your lips are like
Maybe if you were making a nervous face, your lips might look like this. Totally.
Sometimes it's helpful to put it in your bodies.
Let's make this shape together in the air. Start with the point in the air. Yep. And this time, the curves are going in opposite directions. Ready? What does this shape remind you of? What does it remind you of? Yeah.
half moon.
A half moon. Yes, what else does it remind you of?
It looks like a fishtail.
Try moving the shapes to show the kids ideas.
Yes, like maybe the fish's body is right here and this is the tail going. Totally. How many points does this shape have? Two. It has 2 points. How many curves does this shape have? One, two. But this shape is different than this shape, right? In this shape, the curves went in opposite directions. But in this shape, the curves go in the same direction. Let's try making this one in the air together. Okay, make your point. This time the curves are going to go the same direction. Let's do it again. Totally. We'll call this one a crescent shape.
Be prepared to use whatever names the kids want to give the shapes. This shape might be a crescent, but it could also be a banana, or a boomerang, or something else.
Okay, I have 2 more shapes to show you. These are both circles.
Compare and contrast similar shapes.
They don't have any points. They don't have any points. Yeah. I have a question. What's different about these 2 circles? What's different about these 2 circles? Yeah.
That one is smaller and that one is bigger.
This circle is smaller. So this circle must be bigger. Yeah, it's bigger.
Expect this step to take 6 to 8 minutes.